Hello and welcome to the Madame Theodosia Oko Hockey Stadium. This is the Africa Cup for Club Champions. It is the bronze medal match in the ladies division. It's Ghana versus Nigeria. You see on your screen, KADA Queens from Nigeria up against Police Ladies of Ghana. The Africa Cup for Club Champions. My name Wiseman William Aite, and I'll be doing this with Parkwesi Echampon. Live feed brought to you by Group N2K Limited, also on Kwese Free Sports, iSports 360, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. On YouTube, it's iSports 360 GH. This is Africa, hockey at its best. We've already done 2 matches today. It was the 5th sit place match. And in the ladies category, it was Strathmore University Hockey Club from Kenya beating Yobi Desert Queens from Nigeria by 3-1. So Strathmore Hockey Club come 5th in this year's ACCC, and KADA Queens will take the last place, that is the 6th position. In the men's category, it was Niger Flickers from Nigeria up against Police Machine, also of Nigeria. So an all-Nigeria affair. And Niger Flickers beating Police Machine by 4-3 to pick up the 5th spot, and Police Machine settling for the 6th position. So KADA Queens ladies on your screen now. KADA Queens ladies up against Police Ladies of Ghana. These two teams faced. They played the first match, the very first match of this competition on match day 1, and Police Club of Ghana were the winners in that game, beating KADA Queens by 4-1. Is it going to be a repeat or revenge? Let me take you through the lineup for both teams. Goalkeeper Komi Ine in post for KADA Queens. There you see on your screen. Alpha John, the captain of the side, Bomiega Ikiriko, Fularin Adeyemi, Eben Inguvan, Noridia Inwagwe, Florence Okehenego, Lovette Omigiati, Esther Bilo, and Infemi Tulaga. These are the ladies starting for KADA Queens. For Ghana, please, we have Boy Abigail, Umaru Nafisatu Akwajuela, Noi Rejoice, Agri Faustina, Foucault Priscilla Ajiman, Shaibu Quinsila, Safwa Martha, Wachisewa, Amoa Cecilia, and Fiado Selom Evelyn. KADA Queens in the yellow and green outfits. And here they come in the D. Goes for the goal, keeper up to save. First penalty corner.
First penalty corner for KADA Queens. And they are not key when it comes to penalty corners. They hardly utilize it. But in this very level where there's a trophy at stake, we know they've done their homework, and we'll see how they can utilize this one as they have the advantage to themselves.
Penalty corner. Ejects. Goes for the stop as they bring the ball for the hits. And the player couldn't get onto the ball to deflect the ball into the goalpost. The scoreline still barren. You see from the reverse angle. With the hits and the clears, deflection couldn't go into the goalpost. Police Ghana. Nafisa too. KADA Queens. Lovett. Goes past Quinsilla. Wins an infringement. Lovett Omogiati. The lady on the screen, 12 shattered for KADA Queens. With a hit. KADA Queens. John Alpha sends the ball into the D. Advantage, Ghana, please. You see from the reverse angle. Ball to skipper John Alpha. And the umpire spotting an infringement. Cecilia. Goes past one, confronted by three, hangs on to the ball. Still Cecilia, ball back to Ghana, please. Sewa. Ghana, please, inside the D. Can they make this count? And the win an infringement, 5 yards. You see from the reverse angle, Shaibu Quinsilla trying to go past as many as 3 defenders, but eventually was impeded. Ghana, please. Ghana, please. Noi rejoice. Cecilia. Quinsilla. KADA Queens. But we see this same KADA Queens team held Ghana Revenue Authority ladies to a goalless draw game. And this team, as the game progresses, that is where you see them build confidence. Are we going to see such performance from them, or you think Ghana please are too much way above the KADA Queens?
Wiseman, I think KADA Queens are a team that will really pose a lot of threat to Team Police. Looking at the last year record where they fell into the bronze division and they got the bronze last year from the same tournament, they are a force to reckon with. But the edge that the Police have is during the group stages, Police was able to storm them and give them a whipping 4-1 victory. So that stands so tall. But if they get so sugar-coated in their heads and don't stick to the game plan they did during the group stage, this is where it matters most, and Police should come and do the best for us to have the third position with Ghana.
Now let's get into the game with both teams. For Ghana, please, they have the player Nafisa Umaru, who has been very, very fantastic, and there she goes with the ball. She scored 7 goals in this competition, and she's now the top scorer in this competition. And no matter what happens, let's see if Lucy Wangechi for Telkom Kenya can score. But I stand now, Police have Nafisa and Cecilia. But for KADA Queens, Alpha John, their captain, and Ikiriko Bomiega, the defender, 3-shirted. There you see her. These two players, what do you think? Which of these players will make an impact in both teams?
I will give Nafisa an edge over Lucy, all because Nafisa, good for her now. She's playing the top line. She's leading the attack. And whenever Nafisa leads the attack, a lot is expected from her, and she can do a lot for Team Police. Currently on the goal queen start, she is leading, and I think when she gets the opportunity, she will not let it go by. Notwithstanding that of Lucy, the oldest player on the field of Telkom, who really knows how to really give some good passes and make some good shots when the balls are presented to her. So talking about player to player, I think Police have the edge over Team KADA Queens.
Ghana, please. Martha goes past Hemaka. Martha makes her way into the D, goes for a pass, but there again the defense of KADA Queens.
the defense of KADA Queens will really pull a lot of threats to the attacking machine from Police, Mata, Cecilia, Nafisa, and Co. And as you can see, they will always try and cut off the supply, just like what Esther has just done. And that will be a tall order. But if Police will take their time and really take the game gradually, they will really find the loopholes and plan their goals, which are vitally needed.
Okay, so if Ghana, please take all the time, play calm, cool hockey. They will find the holes, the loopholes at the back of these KADA Queens ladies. Their defensive setup, Omega Ikiriku, Florence Okehene Rogbo, fantastic defender, and the 12-shirted Lovette Omogati. These players are wonderful. They were so exceptional in the game against GRA. But we see one thing that KADA Queens should be wary of is penalty corners. Because when they give away a penalty corner, then the lady Umaru Nafisa will step up, and that is it.
It's true, Police have a strong edge with penalty corners, and they are really looking for them. But as you mentioned, KADA Queens also have good defenders who really take their time and know how to prevent the ball with the stick without the ball hitting their feet, so that penalty corners will not be registered. So it will be very difficult to get penalty corners unless it takes a special skill, a jab, a tap, or something else to really get one. Else the defenders will always pull a threat to Police team.
But personally, to me, looking at this KADA Queens team, I think in this competition they've done very well. Although there's not a position. Okay, they are playing in the same place as in the same match they had last year. They played in the third and fourth match, and they were third last year in Kenya, and that is where they find themselves now. But overall, your overall assessment of the KADA Queens team.
Coming to 2017 league, which we are playing here in 2018, KADA Queens have not given us the expectation that we were really expecting them to give us. They have not lived to that expectation so far. Their converting rate is very low. They score a few goals, and they have a good defense. So when they put the goal behind, it's always difficult for you to really rally and get your goal back. So that has been their struggle, but they hardly have given us a lot to cheer about when it comes to the scoring sector.
It's a long one into the D, stopped on top of the D. Stopped actually in the D, front of the goalkeeper. But the umpire spotting an infringement advantage. Ghana, please. This is the Africa Cup for Club Champions live on Group N2K Limited on Facebook, and also Kwese Free Sports, iSports 360 on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And on YouTube, it's iSports 360GH. There they come. Ghana, please, sends a long one into the D. But Florence Ogenerebo. The names, struggling to give the pronunciations. But hey, there is still hockey for you. Sends a long one, ball flies high. Umpire giving advantage, Ghana, please. Sewa and the defense of KADA Queens. They've done so good. Right on point, tactically good. You don't see any loopholes. The only chance you can get is, as you said, is a skillful play from a player, or let's say a magic being created somewhere.
Without the magic, without the skillful play of one of the best players on the field of play for Team Police, like Cecilia, Mata, Safua, Nafisa, and Co., if they don't come to play or come to the party, it will be very difficult to record a penalty corner. And the first quarter, 10 minutes down the line, no penalty corner, and that's good work by the KADA Queens so far, so good.
So the only opportunity or the clearest chance for Ghana please to go up is through the penalty corner, and that is what the ladies from Kaduna State, Nigeria, KADA Queens, they call them, are preventing. I think Coach Halima Musa has done very well with KADA Queens. Gradually, they are getting themselves into the competition. And Noy Rejoice jigs the ball away. John Alpha goes past Emaka. John Alpha goes down, and the umpire will have nothing of that. Evelyn gets the ball to Juela. Sewa. And once again, Ghana, please give the ball away.
Yes, because the KADA Queens are really defending and closing on the lines and the path where the balls will travel. So if you give a pass and it's close to their reach, they will really intercept it and punish you. Again, KADA Queens, their front line is not that sharp. You can see John Alpha, the captain, she's always alone there and tries to take the defenders on. And players like Evelyn and Quinsila would prevent her from penetrating or will always cause an infringement on her than rather coming into the D. So far, so good for both sides. Their defense lines are really working effectively. Good work for both of them. No penalty corner still recorded, getting close to the 30th minute.
So we've not registered any penalty corner. But it's the 13th minute inside the first quarter. And sends the ball straight into the D without moving 5 meters. Umpire whistles, advantage, Ghana, please. Ball being asked to the right spot. Fiado Evelyn. Goes for the slap hit. And the ball to no one in particular. Kwakwesi.
KADA Queens are still doing the good thing by staying in the path where balls can travel to the playmates of Team Police, and it's forcing them to give faulty passes, sending the ball out of play, and even losing possession so easily. They win the ball all right, but within 2 touches, the ball always gets back to the KADA Queens, and they're doing it to perfection.
But Pawesi, now looking at this, the police team, that's Ghana Police ladies, your assessment of their competition so far, they were able to hold Telkom Kenya, the defending champions, to 1-all drawn game, but quite unfortunate for them, they don't find themselves in a grand finale.
It's true, they did their best during the game against Telkom ladies, the defending champions, but they lost to some of the clubs, and that is why you need to always close up. You need to always make sure you have your edge, not only to beat or defend against the defending champions, but you need to defend it all, because it was a round robin and anybody's game at any point of time, but they let hold some goals, and that has really paid them to be in this level that they are playing, which we are not expecting them to be, because they were really one of the teams that people were taking to be in the final with Team GRA or to Team Telkom. So they blamed themselves for not taking their chances when they had it with other teams that they were faced with.
Bronze medal match on your screens now. Cecilia. Martha sends the ball into the D to no one in particular. The ball crossing the back line. And anytime Ghana please play Nafisa up front, you see a kind of a hole in between the midfield and the attack. So whenever she's played up front, the connection is not there. But when she's brought to the midfield also, then up front looks so dead.
Police team is all centered around Nafisa, especially pertaining to this tournament, because during the league that they played, it was not like that. Nafisa was a defender, and the others like Cecilia and Co were giving them a good goal and the good points that they were in need of. But this time round, without Nafisa, a lot of goals wouldn't have been scored, because she has gotten about 7 goals to her credit and also for the club. And she's always at the defense, at the midfield, like you rightly said. When she's not at the midfield, there is a gap up front. When she's at the defense, there's a gap in the middle. So the whole team is now centered around Nafisa, and she needs the ball, which have been cut off by the KADA Queens perfectly. So far, so good in this first quarter, and this has made it as such.
There goes the end of the first quarter. 15 minutes played so far in this game, and the scoreline still barring the virginity of this game to be broken. KADA Queens from Nigeria up against Ghana, please. And there you have on your screen, KADA Queens, Nigeria 0, please, ladies of Ghana 0. 45 minutes more to play, 15 minutes per quarter. So we have 3 more quarters to wrap up this bronze medal match in the ladies division. It is the Africa Cup for club champions, Accra, Ghana. And there you have a section of the umpires umpiring in this game.
So far, they have been perfect. There have not been a lot of stoppages. Game is flowing. A lot of injuries have also weared off. And they are really taking the game and allowing the players to enjoy themselves on the field of play, and also the VIPs and other dignitaries that are here to enjoy. So are our viewers back home also enjoying the free flow of hockey, and the Empires have really managed the game in this first quarter perfectly.
So, Mr. Okojani up on your screen. Head of NDK Financiers. In the umpires, you have Tony Fernandez. So it is still the Africa Cup for club champions. Back was the second quarter. About to commence.
I would say currently coming into the second quarter, another 50 minutes. Now the team police have seen that the defense lineup of KADA Queens are really strong. They don't create holes. They always patch up the defense and makes it difficult to get passes to the talismanic player, Nafisa, which is cutting off the supplies and making it difficult for team police. So police now should have Cecilia join the attack and see how Cecilia can also look around and get the opportunity to present herself with one opportunity and register the goal. And I think when they are able to get a goal, it will open up the defense line. But until they break the deadlock of the virginity of this game, KADA Queens would never open up until the game is gone into somebody's favor.
So the top goal scorer, Umaru Nafisatu, takes the ball into the D. Ball controlled, hitting the foot. And there they register the penalty corner. Very wary of the two-shirted Umaru Nafisatu, an expert when it comes to penalty corner.
Wiseman, like we were rightly discussing here, Nafisa was the one in the midfield who gave a correct pass. And when she was up front, she hardly got such a supply. And the pass came, Cecilia did well, got the foot of the defense lineup, has registered the first one. It's a key area they can get their first goal, but we live to see what will happen with the goalkeepers and the defense lineup for this opportunity.
Cecilia ejects, stalls, Umaru Nafisa, and that is defending. Esther Bilo steps up to prevent that ball from getting into the goalpost. And KADA Queens.
KADA Queens are defending with all their might. Look at the effort from Esther Bilo. Comes all the way, knows where Nafisa is. Look at that, the pass was brought in. Watch the defender coming and watching Nafisa, not watching anything. Coming, looking for the pass of Nafisa, not bypassing her. Good work done. She has saved her club and she has prevented team police from going ahead.
Umaru Nafisa decides to bring the ball back. Still with Ghana, please. And failing to get the pass to Cecilia. And all she can do is to smile back at her teammates. Time still on their side. 17 minutes inside this game, second minute in the second quarter. The game still barren. Ghana, please. Brings the ball to Nafisa Umaru. Sends a long hit into the D. Ball still in the D, out of the D now. And goes down, umpire whistles advantage. Ghana, please. Nafisa has moved up front and she stepped into midfield.
Nafisa is now in the midfield, and as you can see, she's now giving them the supply that she was in need of, which she never had in the first quarter. And that's a good plan instituted by the coach of Team Police to bring Nafisa a bit back, to give them the balls, looking for Sewa, Cecilia, Safo Mata and Co. to plant the ball, and that is what Nafisa is doing.
Sends a long hit, Quinsila. And there again, Ikiriko Bomiega stands so well this competition. The lady on your screen, 3-shirted for KADA Queens. Bomiega Ikiriko brings the ball back. Florence drives the ball away from the D, stopped on the 23 line, but still with KADA Queens advantage them. Bronze medal match, Fullerene. Juela wins an infringement. Sewa. Ghana, please. Goes past Hemaka. Sends a tomahawk into the D. But once again, the defense of KADA Queens.
The defense of KADA Queens are defending with all their might. They are in 2s and 3s. If a ball passes the other, you find another coming to help match up the pieces that were creating the holes. And they are not allowing their wall to be broken. They are really holding their defense line in hold, and it's making it difficult for Team Police to penetrate them.
Sends a long one into the D, but yet again the defense giving the goalkeeper Komi Ine all the protection she wants. And you see Juela slap hit into the D, and once again the defense up to task. Estabilo. Juela stops. Advantage KADA Queens.
Wiseman, one thing they are still doing with the defense is they don't defend the ball and give it to the opponent. They rather defend, taking it away from the attackers, and it's always making it difficult to get it. Because if they defend and give you a rebound, then you could have bounced on the rebound to get a goal. But they defend and makes it wider to the left flanks or the right flanks, which is not helping Team Police so far.
Cecilia. Sends a long hit, stopped on top of the D. But it looks like, from commentary position, it looks like KADA Queens are more than Police ladies on the field.
Wiseman, it looks as such, but what Police ladies are doing is they are found always at the back or behind the KADA Queens ladies of about 3 or 4. And you don't expect at this level a ball will be hit and it will travel through these 3 or 4 players who are champions from their continent and have come all the way to come and play in the Africa Club for Championship, to lose such a ball or allow that ball to penetrate them. They will really stop it. So they need to come forward, meet the ball, and stop running with the ball. Police needs to calm down, and the goals will present themselves when the need comes.
How do you break such a defensive setup? KADA Queens. Love it. Love it. She loves to run. But she's lost possession, tracks back, defending. Tony Fernandez, jump on your screen, from Kenya. He's done so well in this competition. Sends a long hit into the D. Goalkeeper Komi Ine allows the ball roll back line. Ikiriku. Rejoice. Cecilia. Esther. And yet again, Police ladies finding it so difficult. But we see from the way they are playing, looking at the way KADA Queens are playing defensively, and looking at the attacking lineup of Ghana Police, do you think there will be a goal from Ghana Police?
It's likely there will be a goal because I've seen the introduction of Foy Cecilia, number 9 shirted for Team Police, who have always come from the bench, the lady in our shot, and whenever she comes, she's able to pull one back because she always converses around the defenders, and when the loose ball comes, she's always there to bounce on it.
Florence Okehenagbo gets the ball into the deep penalty corner. Levin shirted. Florence Okehenagbo. Very, very tough lady. The name very tough. And the lady very tough. There you see her. Very strong. Decides to go solo. Went past first marker, second marker. Impeded right in the D. And wins the penalty corner for KADA Queens.
It's a good effort by the young lady in number 11 shirted jersey for KADA Queens, taking the defense on and giving her team some breather, because now the pressure is now on Police.
Penalty corner. Ejects, stops, back pass with a slap hit. Nafisa to the rescue, another penalty corner.
Their only default is when it comes to penalty corners, they don't have people who can throw the ball. They can only hit. So whenever the ball is stopped, they need to lay it for another player, which allows the defense line to always get close and block the hits that are coming.
Ejects. No one. And there they missed that penalty corner. Now Police. With a turnover, Police. Ghana, please. Ghana, please. Esther Atobia hangs onto the ball and brings the ball back, sends a long hit into the D. And what was she doing?
Weissman, Safu took her eyes off the ball, and within a few minutes, the ball came really from Boachi Sewa. And when the ball got there, the goalkeeper was nowhere to be found. But she took her eye off the ball and made such a gracious stance and has still let her team down. And there she is again. They need to take their calm. Police needs to take their calm. The goals will come on their own. You shouldn't rush it.
This is a team that has one of the best defense, not in terms of conceding goals, but in terms of its setup. That is KADA Queens, and you get opportunities coming your way. How dare you miss them?
I'm even surprised because there was even a penalty corner at the early stages, which allowed the defenders to go and see if they could have gotten a goal, and the counter attack came. So they were not even there, and you got the chance. Now the game is normal. They have come to form the wall again. So when the opportunity comes, you need to make it count. She has really let Team Police down on 2 occasions that she was in the D, which she could have buried at least one to bring her team up. There is a bronze at stake, so they need to really get themselves going.
Cecilia sends the ball to the D. And the ball umpire whistling advantage. Ghana, please. The campaign Ghana for Gold is still on in the ladies division because Ghana Revenue Authority ladies are up in the grand finale. But they have a huge task. They'll be facing 5 times consecutive champions, Telkom Kenya. In the men's category, it's goodbye for Ghana as the only medal at stake is a bronze medal. But here comes Ghana, please. Ghana, please. Ghana, please. And yet again, the defense, Loveth, out of defense to attack. KADA Queens decides to go solo. Confronted by Linda. Goes past Linda, impeded, and wins an infringement.
It's a good job done by the lady who has just joined the KADA Queens, taking the ball, looking for the fouls, and giving her team a breather because the pressure is on from Team Police. So all that KADA Queens needs are some fouls, some penalty corners to take the pressure away from their goal post or this very advantage they are faced with, and they would really have a lot to breathe around.
I think Ghana, please, at this point are rushing. They're in a haste. They are so eager to get a goal. But if they were here in a game against Jerry, that is KADA Queens' game against Jerry, then they would have taken a bit something from that because KADA Queens, this team, they are very good defensively. So when you play against them and you are in a rush, they will frustrate you and by the time you see, the game is over.
It is true, and I would use this opportunity to give a credit to the production line, Group N2K Limited, because they make these videos available at their page, and they should have gone to download it and watch it, as you were saying, so that they pick a little clue from this very game, that what happened when GRA ladies met these KADA Queens. They could have learned a lot to really make it count. They are in a haste. They want to score. The support is behind them. They need to take their time and take their calm and really play hockey. They are in a rush, so the hockey is not seen in the Team Police. They need to calm down and play hockey, and the goals will present themselves. Goals in hockey are not forced. They come naturally when the opportunities present themselves.
Penalty corner, KADA Queens. Ejects, stops, goes for the hit. You see from the reverse angle. And the hit was outside the D. Advantage Ghana, please. And there they come. It is a turn of the ladies from Police Service Ghana. And Juela couldn't get past her marker. Did so well going past Lovett. But the pace of the ball eluding her. And 14 minutes inside the second quarter. 29 minutes into this game, and the game still barren. It is Ghana up against Nigeria. Ghana being represented by police service ladies. And the Nigerians are represented by the ladies from Kaduna State, KADA Queens. Who wins the bronze medal at stake? In the first match these two sides faced, it was the first game of this competition, the opening match, and KADA Queens lost. They were beaten by 4-1 in that game. But here they are, ready to avenge. Hustle for the ball. Cecilia gets the advantage. Ghana, please. Cecilia. Juela. Ghana, please. Back to Juela. Juela goes down. KADA Queens gets the ball out. Away from danger. Now here they come. KADA Queens. Nelson Inatimi. Nelson and Fiador Evelyn. Brilliant play from Fiador. Cecilia. Juela. Ikiriko. Bomiega Ikiriko.
She's outstanding. She's standing tall in line of her defense. She's leading the defense line. She's either just behind the defense that is in front of the goalkeeper, or she stepped up, and whenever she's there, ball does not pass by her. She will stop the ball before it gets to Team Police playmates.
KADA Queens. John Alpha. John Alpha goes past the first marker, goes past the second. She impeded on Palace play continue, and Noy Rejoice wins the advantage. A clash of sticks there. The advantage given to Noy. Quick pass. Ghana, please. Yet again there. The whistle has gone for the end of the second quarter. 30 minutes played in this. And the end of the first half as well. We have 2 more quarters, the third and fourth quarter. But as it stands now, it is barren. This is the Africa Cup for Club Champions. The game on your screen is the bronze medal match between Ghana, please, and Kaduna or KADA Queens from Nigeria. It is goalless after the first 30 minutes. First half, we'll be back for the third and final quarter. Stay glued to your seat. Don't go anywhere. Live feed brought to you by Group N2K Limited, Kwese Free Sports, iSports 360 on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. This is the Africa Cup for Club Champions. Welcome back to the third quarter of this Africa Cup for Club Champions. The match on your screen, Ghana Police ladies in a white jersey and blue shorts up against KADA Queens from Nigeria in a yellow, all yellow with green stripes. KADA Queens 0, Police Ladies of Ghana 0, third quarter. KADA Queens, Lovett gets into the D, but gives away possession. Now with Ghana, please. With a hit. And Ikiriko yet again. Bomiega brings the ball to Aben Inguvan. KADA. The Cranes from Kaduna. John Alpha. A reverse pass to Inguvan. Eben Inguvan. Stakewell goes down. Still hangs onto the ball. John Alpha. The skipper for the side. Confronted by Rejoice. And Rejoice gets the advantage there.
It will be an interesting third quarter as the team have gone for a lot of talk. We saw the KADA Queens meeting of the field of play to have a talk to know how they can really come into the game, because now Team Police are being frustrated. As at now, they don't have a goal to their credit, and they will be doing a lot of missed passes here. So should KADA Queens come into the game and push ladies forward, it's likely they can get the goal and they can go defend with all their might. That is one of the players of Team Police who is unable to be part of the team, and you can see from her face, she's not happy. She wishes she was in the game, but she's not part of the team as it stands now.
KADA Queens, the goalkeeper to rescue. And there you go. Inatimi Nelson gets the first goal for KADA Queens. Ghana Police are down now.
Wiseman, like I was saying, you can see the KADA Queens are pushing ladies forward because they realize that Team Police are not doing what they were expected to do, and they are really lacking the ideas up front. So due to that, they will step up, and the coach has done a good work on their psyche, and now they will go and defend with all their might, not allowing Team Police to even get close to their D to get a penalty corner till this match will end. They can keep this goal, and we know they've done it before, till the blast of the whistle. Team Police have a lot to do now.
Ghana Police down. Ghana for Gold campaign. And the fourth place, I'm yet to detect what will be given to a fourth place team. But as it stands now, it is bronze going to KADA Queens. And Ghana Police would have to go and come back next year. KADA Queens won bronze last year in Kenya. And they are here in Ghana to win yet another bronze. This is their second appearance in the ACCC. And the first time as debutants they won bronze. They are here again on the verge of winning another bronze medal. The ladies from Kaduna State. And there you have the picture, the three-shirted defender for KADA, Bomiega Ikiriko. The names: Inguvan, John Alpha, skipper, one-on-one with Noi Rejoice, gets the better of her, still hangs on to the ball. John Alpha, and the umpire gave an advantage. And John Alpha, Nafisa to Maru. John Alpha tries back to win the ball again. Alpha John being pushed. Umpire allows play to continue, still with John Alpha. Sends a ball to the D, and it's pressure. Inguvan, but couldn't get onto that ball. The ball crossing the back line. Long corner advantage, KADA Queens. Pressure upon pressure.
Wiseman, KADA Queens have frustrated them during the first quarter and second quarter. And in the third quarter, the instruction the coach has given her ladies are to come all out and push the ball into the D and increase in numbers up front and punish Team Police. This is a good coach is using, but he needs to be very careful and don't forget to keep his defense wall still closed because Team Police can perform some magic.
And Ikiriko Bomiega. The name will depict everything. Ikiriko Bomiega, the pillar in defense for KADA Queens. It is impossible to go past her. Immediately you go past her, then there you register a goal. And her defense partner, Florence Ogehenerovo, the names. KADA Queens, John Alpha. But Noi Rejoice gets the ball away, and keeper, Boy Abigail comes out. Nafisa. Quinstilla. Lovett. Omegiat Lovett. So the Ghana for Gold campaign here, not looking good for Ghanaians. Not looking good for the police service of Ghana. Cecilia has a chance. And yet again, the pillar of defense, Ikiriko Bomiega.
Ikiriko has become a standing block, and Team Police are finding it difficult to go around her. You saw Cecilia's effort, and look at the venom of power hit by Cecilia, but she stood at her own time and stopped that ball. And even if you pass her, there is also the goalkeeper who is also equally good. That is Komi, who has not been called into the game so far because the good job is being done by her defense lineup.
So a defensive lineup of Bomiega Ikiriko, 3-shirted, Folarin Adeyemi, 4-shirted, 12-shirted Lovett Omogiati, and Esther Bilo. Folarin. Bilo Esther. Hits one into the D, stopped, goes for the jab. And gives away the ball to John Alpha. Advantage, KADA Queens. And a hassle for the ball. Advantage, KADA. Inguvan. Down boy Mary. Lovett. Lovett. Lovett intends to go for a hit. Juela tracks back. And a long corner advantage, KADA Queens. Down boy, Lovett. 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 Gets into the D, Lovett. Martha defends very well for Ghana, please. Pagwesi, the campaign Ghana for Gold.
The Wiseman, the campaign Ghana for Gold, would be seen tomorrow really well, but we were hoping that Team Police would have joined the party and start with the bronze medalists. But as it stands now, the ladies from KADA Queens are doing it all.
And how on earth do you miss such a pass from Stella Inanna? And John Alpha, uncharacteristic of her, couldn't get the ball into an empty net. But it still doesn't change the scoreline. KADA Queens up front here. Initami Nelson's 33rd minute strike separates these sides. Umar Nafisa. Ghana, please. Ghana, please. And yet again, Pagwesi.
Wiseman I'm surprised about the Ghana team performance from commentary position. They have the best midfielders all over in their setup. In the Ghana Black Queens, they have the best defensive lineup. Talk of likes of Cecilia, Mata, Boachi, Quinsila. They are all in the national team. And currently, as it stands, KADA ladies or the Queens are dominating the middle and dominating the defense line. And as well as stepping up now to even bring crucial balls into the D, playing nice hockey, taking all their time, and police are in a hurry because the host and win, which they couldn't, and they were looking for the bronze, is now eating into them. But like I keep saying, they need to take their camp, and they would play a good game to get a goal.
So hockey fans and followers in Accra, Kumasi, Sunyani, Takoradi. Are now praying so hard for the police ladies to equalize. But as it stands now, there is joy and celebrations in Lagos, Abuja, Kaduna. Eternal rivalry, Ghana, Nigeria. Anytime these two sides meet, irrespective of the competition. There is a lot to write home about, and now the Nigerians are up front on home soil. Please, Cecilia with a hit. And Noi Rejoice, Ofoi Cecilia gets into the D. And the long corner. Gradually, you see a section of bench of Kaduna's ladies, that's KADA Queens. And the coach, Indana Baba Abdullahi, stands so well together with Halima Musa. Ghana, please. Umaru. Push the ball to the D, stop again. The defense lineup. KADA. Advantage KADA. And you could hear the instructions from the spectators. Very angry, yelling at the ladies from police service to come into the game and equalize. The hearts of so many Ghanaians boiling now. KADA. Hit into the deflector, straight into the face of Juela, and she goes down. The medic being called immediately. There you see the hit from Lovett. Deflected and straight. And there you see and Juela.
Look at what happened. The ball flying straight into her head. And look at how awkwardly she falls down. The medics have been called upon. I see Dr. Engma and the National Ambulance Service called on board, and she's still on the turf in pain. You can see her wriggling. And it looks like she sustained some sort of injury or maybe a cut. My, oh my, I can see a section of the supporters who have laughter around and some anxiously looking on. It was a good ball that was sent in by Lovett. And the deflection towards the goal rather found the forehead. Goalkeeper Yalinda looking on in the session of the VIP. And also the team from Police Machine. We're still waiting for Aqua. And we're hoping she did not sustain some nasty cuts. She is a very good defender for Team Police. Session of the VIP. Time has been stopped to attend to the young lady who is going to be stretchered off.
So Aqua Juela, the three-shirted for Ghana, please, leaves the field of play, and an applause from the spectators. Sportsmanship being displayed here. And what a blow for Ghana, please. One of their best performers in this competition. Personally, second to Nafisa. She's done so well, Juela. So well. And she's injured at the moment, so a big blow to Ghana, please. They are down by a long goal, and they've lost such an inspirational defender. But Omaru Nafisa to start. Ghana, please. Few minutes to wrap up the third quarter. Can they make it count? KADA, John Alpha, KADA, goalkeeper Kandolinda comes to the rescue. Nafisa drives the ball away with a strong hit. And Loveth. She's all over the turf. Sends a long hit into the area, but the ball goes across the back line. Nafisa. Ghana, please. Quinsilla goes past the marker. Sends the ball to the D. Fularina Adeyemi to Lovett. Slides the ball across the line, the sideline. An advantage to Ghana, please. Time not on their side. They are down by a long goal. Started this competition with a campaign, Ghana for gold, in all divisions, the ladies division. Ghana, please, started their campaign. And there you have the whistle blown for the end of the third quarter. 45 minutes gone. 15 minutes more to play. And it's Kaduna State ladies. KADA Queens 1. Ghana, please, ladies 0. Host nation down. You see on your screen, KADA Queens 1, Ghana, please 0. The third quarter has just ended. It is the Africa Cup for club champions. The champions of the Nigeria Super Hockey League for the women's division up against Ghana League runners-up. Third quarter ended. KADA Queens 1, Ghana, please 0.
It is a good game so far for KADA Queens. And they are the team that can really defend with all their might, and they are doing that perfectly now. And they have one goal, which is really helping them. And at the blast of the whistles from the Empire for the start of fourth quarter, they would really still flow and give the defensive wall a thicker mortar, so that there won't even be any penetration for the team from Ghana Police to go through. But looking at Team Police, it is not auguring well for them, because Nafisa has now stepped back as Juela got injured. And now the question is, who will take the strikers row for us, who will get them the goal, who would go and make sure the goalkeeper is called into action, because as it stands within the 45 minutes of play, Komi has not been called into action. Goalkeeper Komi has been on holidays. She has not been called into action. But on the other side, Linda Kando has been called on several occasions, made saves. But one disadvantage again for Team Police is whenever the defense saves a ball or tries to prevent a ball, they prevent the ball to the opponent. But the good side for KADA Queens is they stop balls and they stop it to the weaker side of the opponent, and they always have the edge to do justice with the ball. So now coming back, the last 15, Police should take their time. They shouldn't be in a rush. They should pass the ball around like we knew the Police team that we have been seeing all this while towards the league and even training during that time, and let's see how they unfold. It has been a good tournament. Let's see the last 15 minutes, how the two teams will fare.
So final quarter, 15 minutes to be played. But it's KADA Queens 1, Ladies of Ghana 0. Cecilia takes the ball into the D stop. Opportunity, not rejoice, but before Cecilia couldn't get the end of that. And a penalty corner registered. Cecilia from the reverse angle went for a straight hit into the D. And the defender, Ikiriko, fumbling with the ball, lifts the ball and concedes a penalty corner. This is where they are dangerous.
This is good for Team Police. Nafisa is there, and they should really make it count.
Cecilia ejects. Nafisa gives the ball to Fyodor Evelyn. And once again, Cecilia fails to eject a penalty corner very well.
Cecilia should have given the ball to Sewa Boachi, but rather the ball came to Nafisa, and that chance has just gone by. It's not good for Team Police. They need to do the right thing, send the right passes to the right players, and they need to really get the goal that is now separating them and the ladies from the KADA.
So this is the only opportunity you get to score a goal or to make an equalizer. Then just allow it bypass. Umaru Nafisa. Quinsila. Sewa. Road to the bronze medal match. Ghana Police started this campaign, their first match. They beat KADA Queens, their opponents today, by 4-1. And today they are down by a lone goal. Pakwesi, let me take you back to match day 1. Ghana Police beat KADA Queens by 4-1, and today they are trailing by a lone goal. What is it? Is it that KADA Queens have worked very well? They've gone to correct their mistakes, or Ghana Police ladies are just not getting the game they had in the first match?
I would side with you with the KADA Queens. They've gone to the drawing balls and they've come up with a good and a reformed team now facing their teammates they met during the first play. But with the Team Police, things are not going well. Last match they played out the first day, they were able to get 2 penalty corner goals from Nafisa against the same team. But this time around, you realize that Cecilia's ejections come and they misses the stoppers, and it's always forcing Nafisa to either do the stop, or when it eludes Nafisa, it then turns out to be a counter-attack. Things are not going well. They need to take their calm and then get the ball to their players.
So, en route to this third place match, as I said, on match day 1, Ghana Police beat KADA Queens by 4-1. And match day 2, Ghana Police lost by a lone goal to GRA. in the Ghanaian derby. And on match day 3, Ghana Police beat Strathmore of Kenya by 4-1. And on match day 4, Ghana Police again beat Yobe Desert by 4-0. And yesterday, match day 5, they held Telkom Kenya, the defending champions, to a 1-all drawn game. And today they are up in a bronze medal match, trailing by a goal. Ketty, Nelson, Inatimi. So Inatimi gets the ball in the goalpost. Ghana, please. An opportunity for Ghana, please. And yet again, Florence gets the ball away from the D. KADA Queens, on the other hand, lost their first game to Ghana Police by 1-4. And on the second day in the Nigerian derby, they beat Yobe Desert Queens by a lone goal. And on match day 3, they were thrashed, walloped by Ghana Revenue Authority women, 8-0. A huge scoreline for them there. On match day 4, they came back to beat Strathmore by 4-1. And yesterday, they held KADA Queens were beaten by Telkom Kenya on match day 3 by 3-0 and not GRA. So yesterday they held GRA to a goalless drawn game. And today they face Ghana Police in a match Ghanaians are anxiously watching and observing. Sends a long one to the defensive line again. And Noy Ofoe couldn't get the ball back to, and the ball flies high, umpire allows play to continue. And a short corner yet again. And the players confronting the umpire. The players confronting the umpire. Penalty corner. Can Cecilia get the ejection well this time around? The umpires are having a discussion, so time has been stopped. And after consultation with the other umpire, it's a free hit advantage. KADA Queens.
The umpire had to change his decision because the other umpire saw something that happened which was at the blind side of umpire on line 2. And after the two of them had their communication, the action of giving a penalty corner to Team Police have been reversed to a free hit for Team KADA Queens. Time not on the side of Team Police. They need to really get the goal and bring the bronze home.
Ghana Police ladies. The entire Ghanaian populace rallying behind this team. Tipped as favorites to win this competition, and here they are on the verge of losing the bronze medal to a team many ruled out after match day 2. Ghana, please. At this time, the lyrics of the Ghana national anthem lingering in the minds of Ghanaian fans. God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. So they are asking for blessings from God. And the Nigerians are playing hockey on the turf. Ghana, please. Time not on their side. Pagosi, how do you assess the game?
It has been a good game. Ghana Police are down. They are doing all their might to try and get the equalizer and bring the game on. But the ladies from Nigeria, the KADA Queens, are really doing more than the Ghana team. They are taking over the midfield in the third and fourth quarter now, and they are also still making a thick wall at the front of the D-line and not allowing the ball to get through for even goalkeeper Komi to be called into action. And at the front, whenever Alpha John gets the chance, she holds the ball, look for opportunity, and then presents it and allow them to come and then counter on that.
So KADA Queens on the verge now, the ball crossing the sideline. KADA Queens. Sends a long one into the area of Ghana, please. With a hit into the D. And goalkeeper Linda defended that ball, so it's a long corner. Lovett to John Alpha to Lovett. Confronted by two defenders. Ghana, please. 11 minutes inside the fourth quarter. 56 minutes so far into the game. And it's Inatimi Nelson's 33rd minute strike that separates both sides. So KADA Queens 1, please, ladies of Ghana, kneel. And here they come again, Ghana, please. Cecilia hits the ball into the D. And Ikiriko. Cecilia gets her stick into the body of Folarin Adeyemi. So Adeyemi lies on the turf. And the umpire telling the players to keep quiet, taking out his cards.
The action from Cecilia really landed in the midsection of the young lady on the field of play and has really caused a discomfort. The National Ambulance team alongside the KADA Queens medical team doctor are attending to her, and we hope she would be strong enough, as she has been very strong in the defense lineup, to come and join her colleagues. Talk of the National Ambulance Service, credit goes to Professor Ahmed Nuhu Zakaria for releasing his men to assist us with the medical cover. And so far, so good. They are really giving us a good medical cover on the field of play. Notwithstanding the security from also the police service, we give them credit for that too.
Adeyemi Folarin leaves the field of play. Hope she comes back, but she has been replaced. Cecilia with a hit, a missed hit from Cecilia, and a free hit advantage. It's a sideline hit, actually, since the ball stopped. Couldn't get to the end of that hit. So we have about 4 to 5 minutes to wrap up. A long whistle from the upper. Advantage, KADA Queens. Pressure upon pressure, ding-dong battle here. And a huge burden on the shoulders of the police ladies of Ghana. The entire nation behind them. Ofori Cecilia. Umaru Nafisa too. There you see Ofori Cecilia. 9-shirted. Inside the D. Umaru Nafisa too. Hangs on to the ball. Evelyn brings the ball back. And John Alpha decides to play safe. KADA Queens. KADA Queens. And once again, the defense of Police step up but loses possession. KADA Queens, John Alpha, KADA Queens. Is it game over? And the defense, Theodore Evelyn to the rescue, sends a long hit away. And yet again, they stop the ball. KADA Queens. Florence. Damboyi. Damboyi. Hockey. Cecilia hangs on to the ball. Cecilia sends the ball to the D, but Ghana Police yet again failed to get to the end of that ball inside the D. Time not on their side. Ghana Police time running. The entire nation of Ghana rallying behind this team. They are down by a lone goal. Can they make it happen? Are we yet to see a miracle? KADA Queens comfortably in the lead now. Ghana Police ladies. Ghana Police. Goes for the long hit. Umaru Nafisa goes past one. Nafisa with a hit. And yet again the defense of KADA Queens. She was introduced minutes earlier. Aitua Adagboyin. Mine oh mine. Adagboyin gets the ball. And it's Ikiriko Bomiega. Long hit away. The ball was intended to no one. It was a pass that should go across. And that's what she's doing. Theodore Evelyn behind the ball. Also goes for a hit. Police ladies are in. Lovette gives away possession. Conceives an infringement. Ghana Police ladies. Brings the ball. Quinsila goes for a hit into the D. Ghana Police. Umaru Nafisa goes down. And a penalty stroke. A penalty stroke given to Ghana Police ladies. And cheers all over the stadium. And you see from the reverse, Nafisa was pushed by Florence.
It was a bad push from the KADA Queens. They have defended with all their might. They have done it all. And the last third push has really cost them. But all the same, intercept the vital ball.